Good morning, everyone, respected chief guests, dear parents, principal of our school, our level coordinators and heads of different departments, and all my dear friends. I'm Kavya Dhakal, and this morning I'm here to do something a bit different. So yes, we're here and we're going to discuss about The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, a historical fiction written by Irish author John Boyle. But what I want to do with you today is, let's go through glimpses of the stories and let's analyze it from those perspectives. So The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, a historical fiction written by John Boyle about the atrocities and horrors of World War II, is a best-selling book, and this is in line with the author's tendency to move across genres and reading audiences. So this book takes us on a journey with a young 9-year-old boy named Bruno and his move from the outskirts of Berlin to nearby the concentration camps in Auschwitz. So what this book does is it cautiously shows us and it narrates us through the horrors and the difficulties that Bruno faced adjusting to his new life there. He was the son of a Nazi military commandant who had moved his family to the outskirts of Auschwitz, a concentration camp, and seen the horrors there. So what he did was, since he was a young child, a young 9-year-old boy, just a few years younger than us, he wanted to explore more. He had so much curiosity in himself that led to him sneaking out of the house multiple times. And on one of these sneak outs, he ended up reaching the fence that he saw from his balcony. And through this fence, he saw a boy wearing some striped pajamas. And when he started talking with this boy, he slowly started to find the commonalities they had. They had the same birthday, they had the same ages, and they liked similar things. However, there was a harsh layer of division between them. As when they were communicating and building a bond, there was a big fence in between them. And neither of them could understand why they were on opposite sides. So this book also showcases to us the common child psychology. So as a child, you're very curious, you're very naive, and you're very innocent. And the way in which that they interacted with each other showcased this in the most heart-wrenching way. As when Bruno would go to meet Samuel, on one of the days he went there carrying a pair of striped pajamas himself. But when he entered inside the fence, he did not know that the consequences for him would be the same as for all of the other people living there. And this is also characterized by Bruno's family's cook, Pavel, who helped him clean up his wound. So when Bruno fell off from a swing when he was playing, he got a wound. And that time, when his cook helped him bandage up the wound, took care of him, and he reported to his parents about that, he never saw that very cook ever again. So in these very small ways, we can see the different prejudices done. We all are human, we carry the same blood, we all bleed red. However, at that time and at that thinking towards Germany, towards Poland, and towards people from different cultures and different backgrounds, they were treated as less than human. And from this we can also see that the author really tried to portray the common child psychology as they did not know why they were on opposite sides of the fence, and when they entered, the consequences for them would be very dire. So the language in the book starts off very slowly. So when I first started reading it, it was quite a slow read at the beginning, but when it slowly started pacing up, as Bruno faced difficulties adjusting to his life there, it got more interesting. And one of my favorite parts about the book was when Adolf Hitler and his partner Eva showed up at their house for dinner one night. And they had multiple back and forths with the children there. And this also showed that how young and how naive they were, as they could not understand the level of atrocities being committed there. And now from a more critical standpoint, what I found the book to be lacking in was a bit more on the child psychology part, as it was directed toward 9-year-old readers and towards readers within the middle school age group. We would have liked a bit more complexity and character development, I think, as evaluated by a survivor of the Holocaust whose name was Peter Kubik. He also said that the book blurred the lines between history and fiction quite a lot, as they completely disregarded the security measures that were placed upon the fence, because in real life it was actually 100 meters long and it was electrically barred. However, in the story it was only 10 meters high and even a young 9-year-old was able to get to it. But ending on a positive note, the book is a great place for us to start learning more about the history of the world, the history of humankind, and shares us all a message to treat each other as equal. So in the world we are facing so many current conflicts right now, and what this book really struck into me was that let's treat everyone equally. Let's treat everyone with respect, and then only our world can prosper. So as an ending note to you all of my dear friends, as the next generation in the world, we should keep trying to never make the same mistakes made in our past and always move forward and look towards the future. Thank you.